Good morning and hope you all have been well. In today's video, we're going to be doing some more side quests in Pokemon Rejuvenation. Also, this is part 80 of the Let's Play just to let possible players and viewers know. This episode, just like the last episode, just going to be doing a bunch of small side quests again. If you want to search around with me and just mess around and be dumb, join me, bro. Let's do it. Okay, so add a commenter comment on what I could get into if I wanted to do a second video, and he or she suggested on me going after and finding all of the Aevium forms. Now, at first I was kind of like, that's actually kind of interesting, and I think that's actually worth doing a second video over, even though I only wanted to keep it on that one. So thought it over, decided why not. So we're gonna go after all the Aevium forms, or at least most of them. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know every single Aevium form, and I don't know if I got all the locations right. I did my own research because there's a few other guys on the blog as well trying to like figure out all the locations and how to evolve them and stuff like that. I think 3 or 4 of them I figured out on my own, but the rest came from the blog. So to everyone that helped out with that, thanks. I appreciate it. Also, that's not gonna be the only thing we're gonna get into this episode. After we get through all the Aevium forms, I want to go in here. The first thing we're gonna do is talk to Professor Jenner's replacement and get the I think, what is it, Magpie egg and Elekid egg. I don't know where the Magmarizer or Electorizer, I think that's how you pronounce those items, are within the game to evolve them to Electivire and Magmortar, but I think they could be useful Pokemon in the future. I'm going to call it the Venom's Dad side quest. That's pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, how you get a Savali, so I want to do that this video as well. I want to do the Zumi side quest. Now that one is very painful because it requires you to get rare encounters, but I heard that they change the reward. Instead of something being kind of crappy and not worth doing, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that's how you get I almost said Alolan, an Aevium Mareep, and I would love an Aevium Ampharos. I think it looks really cool. I love it a lot, and plus Ampharos is in my top 10 favorite Pokemon, so yes, I definitely want to do that. It's worth doing that now. And I saw somewhere that you can actually find Trico and Sobble now. I don't know if there's other starters you can obtain and find in the wild. I need to find them on my own. But I read somewhere about Sobble and Trico, so we might do that this episode just to show you guys where it is and all that. And then last but not least, I want to do the badge doors this episode because that's how I believe you get a Ghastly and all that. So if you want a Gengar, there you go. And then hopefully next episode we'll get into the missing children and what's the other one? The one in Grand Dream City, classified information. That's the other one. We'll get into the help center quest and then carry on from that. Sorry for the long summary, just want to let you guys know what we plan on doing this episode. Mainly just finding new Pokemon and decent Pokemon to use within the game. Wait, what? Oh, wait, give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. I noticed that, like, it kind of, like, follows you around, the rain does at least. We're gonna do this real quick. The easiest way to fix that, by the way, if anybody gets annoyed, just fly to another town, then back to East Gear Neo, and it should be fixed. Anyways, precisely the way to do it. Lana, you played perfectly. Robert, if you continue to make silly mistakes like using Thunder Wave on electric types, you won't make it far. I'll get better someday. Oh, do we have a new student? Please come to the front. Please come to the front of the class. Sorry. Welcome to East Gear Laboratory. I'm Professor... I'm just gonna say Thorn. Oh, it seems you have quite a few badges. Perhaps you aren't as new as I thought. I see. Professor Jenner gave you your first Pokemon. Jenner was an old friend of mine. Unfortunately, he's gone and missing. I volunteered to take his position until he came back, if he comes back. Nevertheless, society must move on no matter what. You are all well-seasoned trainer, yes, and you may be of good use. I'm from Kanto. There aren't many Pokemon outside of our decks there, so it's hard to learn about the Pokemon in other regions. I heard that you can find every single Pokemon imaginable here in this region. If you happen to come across 350 unique types of Pokemon, please stop by and show me. So pretty much you can show him that you did find 350 and he'll allow you to get one of the eggs, if I'm not mistaken, or I think you can get both. So yeah. This used to be Jenner's old room, but I occupy it for now. Please follow me. It seems like the professor spent his off time incubating these 2 eggs, but professor isn't here at the moment, so these eggs have just been here idling by. If we let this continue, I'm afraid these eggs won't hatch properly. Would you mind taking one of these off of my hands? These eggs contain the Pokemon Magma and Elekid, respectively. Choose wisely. I've always preferred Elekid, honestly, over Magby. They're both cool Pokemon, but I'm a big fan of Electivire. Please. Yeah, you do it and you gotta click on them again. I've been meaning to speak to you. The 300 pages of Pokemon you gave me were great, but I want to see even more, at least 550. So pretty much... no, it's storming outside. I don't know if the mic can pick that up or not, but yeah, we got some storms going on. And then you can also read the Jenner's diary as well. Also, real quick, sorry if the thunder's like actually picking up and it's loud on here. I hope it's not, but I can't really stop a thunderstorm. So yeah, read it. My hands are tied. There's nothing more to do. This will be my one and only entry. Please bear with me. It feels like as if I've been trapped between 2 forces. My fate between them is the same. Perhaps my destiny has already been written, destined for decimation, but if there is one thing that I fight for, one thing I would die for, my daughter. Even though we are not blood, we are connected by heart. No matter what happens, I will make it so she is safe. I will. I don't care what happens to me, I've accepted it. It's a pretty nice little thing there about Jenner and all, but I guess there's Scorbunny, Sobble there, and Grookey in the middle. Okay. That's pretty much it in there. Actually, real quick, is her room different? No, it stays the same. Okay, never mind. Also, real quick, I know you could talk to her, sorry, and you can get a what is it, a Feebas? I don't know if it's the Aevium form or not. Honestly, I haven't even, as you've seen there, I haven't even gotten it yet. I actually kind of hope it's the regular one. Let me see, what have I written down? I guess I couldn't find out where the Feebas is. Actually, the Feebas might be with her, the Aevium form one, actually. I don't know, I think I might prefer a regular Milotic, but I don't know where you get a Feebas in this game. But I'm gonna do that last, simply because I'm gonna try going for decent natures for them. So yeah. You know, I guess we could find out if it is the case. Let's do that real quick, actually. Let's see here. I normally name mine, Remedy. Don't ask why, I really don't know. I'm bad with names. Wait, no, I don't want to switch out. I did not mean to skip that, sorry. See if we can get a good nature from the start. Okay, so it is the Alolan form. Timid. We're not using a timid nature. Give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. So that's where you get the Feebas there again. I'm gonna just get one of my own time for a decent nature. So yeah, so that's Feebas. We can mark that off. Just put a star next to it. Next up, let's go for Muna. Let's get that. Actually, now let's go up the list. Let's do Lapras next. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you're gonna need a Pokemon with Earthquake. So we have Olympia, but I don't know if you're able to, I don't know if you're allowed to, like, whatchamacallit, like, KO the Pokemon for it to work or not. I don't know. Let's find out, actually. Okay, Route 2 looks a little different. It's pretty nice out here. Even though most of it's the same. I know a lot of it's gonna be redone soon, but it's still pretty nonetheless. Okay, let's see. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, let me use a repel real quick. We're not exactly at the right destination. I think we go... Where the hell do we go again? I think here? Here. Is it in here? No. I think you want to go where the Zen... the Team Zen Grunt was, if I'm not mistaken. Here? Yeah, this looks about right. Or... no? Sorry, this is all... oh, no. Yeah, we're going the right way. This looks familiar. Rock climb down. The giant crystal is swaying back and forth. Swaying back and forth. So... just down here then, and... oh, this is probably where we need to use, Earthquake, right? Give me a second until my repels run out. Okay, so we ran into a Natu, just Earthquake, started cracking. Okay, so we did it right. I guess you may want to do it on a Natu so you could do it twice, I think. I'm gonna save real quick. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I want to see if the rain actually is like picked up on the mic. Give me a moment. Okay, it seems like it is. Hopefully it's not too bad. If it's bad, I'm gonna really be like sad. But I guess this is how you get oh, that thing's cool. Dude, I love that form so much. That's pretty. That's pretty cool. But I guess that's how you get it if you do want to capture one. Again, I'm not gonna capture this one because again, I'm gonna probably go back on my own time to pretty much get like decent natures on them. So actually, you know, we'll capture this one real quick just to see if we get a good nature or not. Give me a second. All right, so we captured that. I might actually pause until the storm goes away, but let's... we're not using gentle. Yeah, we're not using gentle. That's yeah, it's not happening. So yeah, also if you guys, I might look on the website, if you guys can let me know like what's like I don't think there's a way you can like tell like the stat. I mean like yeah, I can look at the stats on there, like sure, to see like, I guess real quick, what is the more dominating stat then, or its best stat? I mean, special defense is kind of it seems more, I guess, on the attacking side. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it is rock. What is it again? Rock what? Rock psychic. Psychic's the interesting typing, okay. Maybe like a mixed attacker is what it seems like then, maybe. Like physical and special, I guess, but I guess I'd probably go for a like a minus speed nature, as long as I don't subtract defense or special defense and maybe raise attack or special attack. I should be fine. I don't know, like I don't know why I'm not a big fan of lowering defense status or defense natures unless like it really doesn't matter, but normally I'm not a fan of those types of nature, so yeah. I'll see you all in a moment. Yeah. Alright, sorry for the pause there. Next one we're gonna go to Valor Mountain. This one's actually a little bit interesting. So I heard that you can change the oh, this all looks different. You could like change the forms of the mountain itself, and there are 3 forms of sandy gas is what it's called. Here it is. So right now it's the votive energy, so I think we can go here, for example. No, it's still cold. No. Wait, what did I... I'm sorry, this all is like really different to me. What? There's a crystal dude, this is all so different. I know I've been saying I want to get into like a different let's play of like seeing all the new stuff, but give me a second until I find it. I just want to see if it does appear in here. Give me a second. I don't know if it's like a rare counter or not, so give me a second. Okay, so found one. I'm gonna assume it's not a rare encounter because I only had to like find like 5, or had to encounter like 5 more Pokemon. It doesn't seem hard, so that's the first one. Let me see if I could change the field to get the other 3. So yeah, give me a second. Oh, it was right there. Give me a second. Actually, first encounter? Nope. Alright, so they seem somewhat common, like, not the easiest one to find, but they're not, like, rare, so, yeah, that's the second one. Again, like, I'm not really capturing them because I want to go for better nature ones, you know, and I have a feeling this one's probably going to be, like, I don't know, gentle like the last one or something dumb. So yeah, that's the second one. Let's see if we can get the thing to be calm now. So yeah, see you all in a moment. Okay, so I didn't notice, but I guess this is how you find a Vulpix. That's actually pretty cool. So if you do want a Vulpix, there you go. Yeah. I realized I didn't hit pause. That's fine. I guess I could show you. Literally on over here, if you use Magma Drift, kind of like in the spot we were in, down there is a Vulpix if you want to use it. Right now I'm trying to figure out, like, how the hell do you... I come to here, right? But like there's nothing there, so like what did I do wrong? Give me a second until I figure this out, because like that's there, but I can't go there. I can't get out because if I go out, wait, can I go this way? Oh, that's gotta be it. Yeah, okay, I'm dumb. Never mind. So that's water. No, I don't want to... Can I click on that? Okay, so I go here. Okay, so we're back here then. Let me run around until I find the other form. Give me a second. Oh, and first encounter, I didn't even need the pause. So there's that one. I'm not sure what their evolutions look like, but that's all 3 of them there. I'm sure they're all pretty cool anyways, but I don't know. Sandy Gas is just one of those Pokemon, like Palossand, like it's not bad, but it's just, honestly, it's just not a Pokemon I see me using. I might capture a decent nature once just to have them, but it's just not a Pokemon I really see myself, you know, really utilizing it. And I might be sleeping on it, that's fine, but I don't know, I may or may not, but again, I just want to show you guys where to find them. So yeah, that's all that. We can head on out of here, and yeah, I'll see you all in a moment. I think you could probably use an escape rope. If not, then I'm sure you can get out of here somehow. So yeah, see you in a moment. Alright, so the next one is Miss Maggious, or technically we're going to be going for a Mischievous. Now this one I actually found on my own just going through here. Now for some reason I actually found the Alolan form, not the Alolan form, the Aevium form. I don't know if it's like a rare encounter, I didn't capture it. but I kind of want to run around here and see if we find a regular Mischievous or the actual form itself. So yeah, I have a feeling it's probably like a rare encounter, but I guess we're about to find out in a moment. So yeah, give me a second. Okay, so finally, after about maybe 3 minutes of running around, we did encounter one. So I'm gonna assume it's maybe like a 10% encounter rate or something like that. Maybe 5. I don't know. So I would say it is somewhat rare. This one I am gonna capture then because it actually seems to be rare. I'm not really sure if it's a Pokemon like I would use. I haven't really decided. Like, its typing is very interesting. I like it offensively, but like, I don't know, like, so far with like the Aevium forms, it's kind of like, how do I see myself like utilizing them, you know? It's like, the Lapras I actually like. It's a very nice offensive typing. Defensive wise, it's kind of to me, but if you just kind of like look past that, you know, then like, you're fine. Sandy Gas, I just don't see myself using. Feebas, or technically Milotic, I can possibly see myself using. I love its typing a lot. It's very offensive. Very creative typing. Paris actually seems interesting to me, since I learned from people about its weird zombie ability or whatnot, but I don't know. It's similar to I don't know what the name is, so I'm just not gonna name it. But there's that. That's how you get Aevium Mischievous. But the Paris, which actually is coming up next, it's somewhere like zombie. From what I heard, and people can correct me if I'm wrong, it sounds like it's similar to like, what's its name? Mimikyu, it seems like. So yeah, very, very interesting ability. I like it. I like it. Now, this is one of the ones that I cannot confirm if it is here or not. I'm just going to take a wild shot at this one. So, yeah. Alright, so real quick, I saw somebody say that it's in Corrupted Cave. Now, at first I was like, what the hell is Corrupted Cave? And two places came to mind. One being the place that is up here, because you could buy spice powder here. Because I saw somebody say that you need to buy spice powder and you need rock climb, so it would make sense for it to be here. And actually, hold up. I think we need a Pokemon with Power Gem actually for this one then. Give me a second. Let's grab you, because you have Power Gem. Okay, I'm gonna need you. Replace, not you, you have Super Fang. Put you there. Bold Nature, right? I'll take Calm. I don't think that's... It's not terrible. If it keeps the same... If it's the same stats as Miss Maggious, then Calm isn't terrible. I don't mind that. Unless it's, for whatever reason, an offensive Pokemon. So, wait, hold up. Is this Corrupt Cave? Myrna Cave? I don't know what that is. Cross Poison. Oh, wait. Nope, I did it wrong. We gotta go down to the Safari Zone, actually, I think. Right? Question mark? I think. Let's... No, I don't want to quit. I forgot you can't really save in here. Can we... There was a way in here to get to the cave, I remember. I gotta find it. Run, I don't want to battle you. I think I'm going the right... I'm probably not going the right way, am I? I think this is actually how you get a Wimpod as well. No, I didn't go the right way. No. Oh wait, yeah. Because he used the spice powder on him. I didn't want to throw a ball at it, but I guess I'll take a Vileplume. Okay. So that would make sense on using that. But you go here. Yeah. Okay, here we go. The cave is corrupted. Okay, so I think on this one we need... Right? The poor cave is trying to push out the water from the ocean, but it's too backed up with poisonous gunk. I wonder if there's a way to purify the cave. I think Power Gem does that. I might be wrong, actually. Give me a second. Let me see if it's right or wrong. Okay, guys, I think I had a stupid. Oh my god, I had a stupid. Oh my god, we gotta go back. I'm so dumb. Give me a second. We're going back to the initial spot that we were in. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. Okay. Again, I'm sorry. I pulled a stupid. Let's see here. If I run in here... No. Oh, wait. No. I'm dumb. You gotta do that. That's how you get the encounter. You go into him. You Power Gem, if I'm not mistaken. What? Or do you have to find one with Sturdy? Is that it? I think it's similar to like Earthquake. Like you gotta go for it like twice within the battle. Right? This is so stupid, dude. What? Why would they make that a thing? That's really annoying. Or am I doing it wrong? Because all it does is get poisoned. So do I need to make like a weaker... Wait. Give me a second. If I... Yeah, give me a second until I figure this out. Alright, let's try this the right way. And I hope I am not wrong. I captured the Corsola on the sunken ship off of Terrajuma, so let's see if this works or not. Please work. This has got to be these, like, that's just so dumb. Like, oh my god, dude, that is, and I don't even know if Rock Gym is the way to do it. If I'm not mistaken, Rock Gym changes the room, and you go back the other way. There's just there's no way like it's gonna be this annoying. But anyways, that is a loud motorcycle, or probably some redneck's truck or something. I don't know. But like, I thought doing that. I don't think it's Earthquake. It might be Earthquake. I don't know. Give me a second until I get it. It may take a few tries. Alright, gamers. I'm doing 2 plus 2 right now, and I think I'm about to get 4. Watch this. I'm gonna be so disappointed if this doesn't work. Oh wait, no. Crap. I forgot to heal. It seems I got 5. Give me a second. Alright, gamers. I failed the first test. We're back at it again. I got 4 this time, I think. Let's see. So Power Gem here. There's just no way that happened. Wait. So is it hold on, I'm looking this up. I thought it was Power Gem though. Gamers, I have failed you. I'm stupid. I'm just stupid. I don't even want to talk about it. Like, we're gonna talk about it. It's purified, not. I'm thinking of some other room that I don't know what terrain, what I'm thinking. First of all, I don't know what he's doing there, but I'm not gonna talk to him right now. But I don't know why I thought rock gym, or sorry, power gym. I don't know what I was thinking. Clearly there's another room. Maybe it's something in Reborn, or maybe in this game that you have to use rock gym to change the feel to like a regular thing, or like a regular room or whatever. But first of all, do you even have Purify? Yeah. Hold up. Well, I mean, let's try it. Dude, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna feel so ashamed if this actually is like that easy and I'm just being a complete idiot. Purify. Dude, I hate this so much. Why would a game actually like do that? That's so dumb. Let me purify the room. Shocker. Give me a second until I do this. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. Alright. It seems you're gonna want to purify the cave. Wait. There's no way. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. I'm sorry if I seem really agitated this episode. I'm not gonna lie. I have a really crappy headache. And like my head is like pulsing right now at this point. And I just want to go die, honestly. Like, this headache sucks. And this sucks. I'm messing up. We're 32 minutes in. Gosh darn it, dude. I'm so sorry, you guys. I hate this so much, dude. All for a Paris that I don't even know if it's in here or not. Oh my god, please end me, please stop. Let me pause until I get this. Okay, we did it, right? Max repel, no stupid bull is gonna happen, right? I walk out. And we go just the exact way that we did before in the Savari, right? I'm gonna do all this work and I'm still gonna be wrong, aren't I? Like, the Paris ain't gonna be here. But it makes sense for it to be here, right? Nah, I went the wrong way. Oops. You go up here, from what I remember. I forgot to use a repel, I think. Or do repels work in here? I don't think they do, actually. Nah, it don't matter. If we see something cool, then I guess I'll capture it. As I use another repel. No, we go here, because of the spice powder. Wait. Only bought one. After this, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Let's buy 13 of them, why not? Okay. So, how have y'all been? Hopefully, your day's been better than my current situation right now, of me being a complete moron. But as I've always said before, I'm always, overflowing with stupid is what I usually say, I think. No, because max repels don't really work here, I guess. Okay, I honestly don't even want to battle you. Okay, disappeared, thank god. Okay. Up here, here. So would the Paris be in here then? No, I guess I honestly landed now. Now, just to show you guys, so it's not a complete waste for you guys, you can capture a wind pod, if I'm not mistaken, outside of here. So it's not like a complete waste, so yeah. So it's like a little puzzle you all can like figure out on your own, but if you do want a wind pod, there you go. So it's not a complete waste. Now again, I don't know if it's... I really don't know if it's like a rare encounter in here, and honestly, I don't even know if I don't know if it's even in here or not. All it says is corrupted cave, and let me just run around and just see if I find anything. If not, the only place I can think of is maybe by Sheridan, where Team Zen kind of corrupted that one area with the magma and all that, but like, I don't think that's it either. If that's it, then you all can like dislike the video and just call me an idiot. That's fine. I deserve it at this point. But this is the only thing that really makes sense to me for corrupted cave, you know? But also, here's another thing to throw at you. I don't know if it's like Shuckle, for example, but what if like rock smashing, it's like a rare encounter with that? It could be that as well. If it's none of those things, I'm sorry, I don't know where the hell Paris is, or Aevium Paris, I really don't. But since it said like the spice powder and rock climb, this is the only thing that makes sense to me, honestly. So yeah, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but you can get yourself a wind pod, so I guess it's kind of better than nothing, but give me a second. I don't know if it's a rare encounter, but if I find one, I'll unpause and let you know. Alright, so I tried that like 2 times, going to the same place. I never found the Paris. I don't know if it's rare. I don't know if my luck just sucks, but I guess if you want a wind pod or Galistopod, there you go. Not a bad Pokemon by any means. Very good, honestly, but yeah, unfortunately, I don't know where Paris is. If someone could correct me on that, I'd appreciate it. And I think I said it at the beginning of the video. I can't really confirm if that info is even right or not, or if you can even get it. I really don't know, but that's what I seen, and I just wanted to see if that's right or wrong. Maybe it's just like a 1% encounter. I really don't know. Sorry for that, but yeah. Next one is gonna be Toxicity, however the hell you pronounce it. It says evolve Tox with the Firestone. Now I saw somebody say that Toxil could be found in West Giran sewers. Now I don't know if that is true or not. Again, I'm not confirming it. This is what I just read, so I guess I'm gonna search around here until maybe I find one, so give me a second. Oh, so it actually is down here. That's kind of neat. I don't know, I guess a lot of people actually like this Pokemon. I mean, it's not bad by any means, but I wouldn't really say it's like one of my favorites by any means. I don't know, I think it's kind of overrated. Kinda, maybe, I don't know. Unless I'm wrong, I don't know much about new Pokemon. I'm gonna be real with you. But I guess a lot of people like it for its typing and all that. I don't really get it, but I don't know, maybe it's with the ability, or what the hell's it? Rattle, what's that? Some move types scared and boosted speed. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if attack nature is good. I think, isn't it like a mixed attacker, or is it more of a special attacker? I guess you guys can let me know. I guess I could look it up. All I did was go down here, by the way, and out to the sewer. So that's where you get that. Now I don't know if a Firestone actually works. Let me actually save real quick. I have a Firestone, don't I? I probably passed it. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Wait, I don't even have it in my party. Give me a second. Okay, so it seems that it is true that Toxil does evolve with the Firestone. What did they say? It was like fire grass or something? I don't remember. It was something like that, but I'm not gonna evolve it here. Actually, you know what? What does it look like? I'm kind of curious. I don't think I've actually seen it before. I've heard about it, but... Oh, wait. No, we've seen this in a playthrough, right? I think we did. Lava plume. Okay. Oh, it's fire poison. Where did I get grass from? I'm gonna assume maybe it's more of a special attacker then. I don't know. Galvanized normal type moves become electric type, so it's like refrigerate and all that type of stuff, I guess. So I don't know. I don't get why that makes it any better or not. I don't get it, but I don't know. I mean, it's not really a Pokemon I'd honestly use. I'm gonna be honest. I probably wouldn't even use it. Let's switch you out. I guess we could save. It don't really matter. I don't know. I guess let me know if I'm being too harsh about it or not. I don't know. Like, it's the same with a lot of the Alolan forms. Like, they're cool, but like I like the OG team. You know, like I don't mind like. Maybe in the future, like, I'll swap it out for, like, certain battles. Like, that's fair enough, but I wouldn't, like, take out, you know, one of my main team members just to add him on, if that makes any sense. Like, it's not that cool to me, if that makes any sense. Next one is going to be a Litwick. That's going to be at Saki's gym, which we did encounter one beforehand. So, yeah, we're going to go back to Grand Dream City. I don't think it's a rare encounter, so yeah, but in the gym there's a bunch of grass around there, and you can encounter it there. I'm going to pause here until we get to the school, so yeah. Alright, so we're here at the school, just gonna run on in here. And sorry for the video being like 40 minutes. I feel like a lot of a lot of time was like eaten up by me being a complete moron with the Paris thing. Sorry for that, by the way, again. Let's see, I think the gym is here. Axis High Factory. I think... Is there grass up here or no? Yeah, there is. I think if you, like, run in here, you can actually just encounter it pretty simply. I think. Let's, let me test it out for a minute. Oh, well, yeah, there you go. So that's how you find that one. I know that one I'm probably going to capture a decent nature one, so yeah, I definitely want a Litwick from my team. Again, not something that would replace one of the OGs, but I love its typing a lot. I think it definitely can be useful, so that's one I definitely want to get. So yeah. Real quick, we're going to go down to the Axis High basement. Now, I've learned that, you can actually capture Muna down here. Sorry, I don't know how you get into that room. I don't think you can. But I wonder what's in there. But pretty much where we found the one kid, there's just a bunch of Muna and all that in here. You can pretty much tap on any single one and it'll pretty much battle you. In my opinion, this easily has to be my favorite one. I just love the colors. It's cute. It's beautiful. I love him. He's great. And plus, I'm a huge fan of Musharna. I love Muna. I love Musharna. I wouldn't really put it in my top 10, but I don't know what it is. Like, I've always been a fan of Muna. I don't know why. I've always have been. So yeah. Probably, honestly, Muna's like one of those Pokemon that I fall into the underrated category, because like when I first played Pokemon Reborn, I was like, why the hell would I trade a Bavarial for like a Muna? Like, they're both like, I mean, like, I'm not trying to trash on Musharna, but I'm like, it's got decent stats, but like I just never really used it. But ever since I used that in Reborn, my entire attitude has like just changed towards how I've battled in Pokemon, stuff like that. I more so have like the attitude of just like every Pokemon is good in their own way. Even if some are better than others, like they all have like their ups and downs, and there are Pokemon like, for example, with whatchamacallit, Pokemon from OU can easily be defeated by Pokemon in PU if you just use it right. So yeah. Real quick, I think the next one is going to be a Bidoof at nighttime. I think it is night here, so I don't know if it's rare or not, but we're about to find out. So give me a second until I can counter it. Alright, so I'm going to actually try a different spot because I tried it for a little bit. I believe some people said that it may be in front of, like, this cave here. The labyrinth. So I don't see why it... I don't see, like, why it matters, but... Or can you even counter anything here? Or am I just getting, like, really lucky? Hold up. Why am I not in count? There we go. Is it like a rare encounter? I honestly don't know. Yeah, I'm giving up on Bidoof. I don't know where the hell it is. I've been running around the the sand in different areas of the Zorian, however you pronounce it, a desert for like 10 minutes now, or 10 minutes plus. Now, I saw some photos on the Rejuvenation blog that some guy found it, within the desert. I don't know if there's a specific spot. If the one commenter said it is a specific spot, then I'm just being dumb and don't remember. Sorry about that. I don't know if it's worth the type. I don't even know what typing it is, so I don't know if it's actually worth getting. But it seems to me like a rare encounter, and I don't feel like searching for a long time for it. I'm gonna be real. I'm not going to. But even though I didn't find it, I'm probably certain it's probably a rare encounter. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, if that's the case, or if my luck just really sucks. But yeah, other than that, I think that's at least all the ones that I know of on the Aevium forums. Now, real quick, I want to show you guys something really cool. I didn't know this was a thing, but check this out. So if you go down here, at night, you can start a cutscene with Cassandra, which I thought was really cool. Come here. Hello. The guard is gone, so I feel a little bit more comfortable speaking with you. So you all have actually caught me. My identity has been revealed and my precious reputation has been ruined. This room is soundproof, which means I can't hear anything outside. It's just quiet. In a way, it's calming. It's not too bad in here. To lose a game so suddenly like that, it truly brings you down a notch. It's too bad that I haven't lost yet. I don't know what it is you all are planning, but it doesn't matter. Terror will come, and when it does, I'll be the last one laughing. And that's it. So she gives you a small little thing there. Kind of cool to read and see. So yeah. Again, sorry. So, I mean, I guess fair enough. We found all of them beside Bidoof and Paris, and actually, no. Mareep is the next one. We still got to do the Zumi side quest. So let's start that up then. But I don't know. I feel like I can confidently say that that it probably is in the desert, the Bidoof. I just think it's probably like a rare encounter or something, you know. And again, if somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on that, I'd appreciate it. But if I spent like 10 minutes trying to find it, then I don't know what else makes any sense for that. I feel like if it was an easy encounter, it should not take like 10 plus minutes for that. Anyways, let's continue on with the Zumi side quest, which what sucks is this is probably gonna be similar to how long the other video was. Nice. Hey, what's that you got there? Can I take a look? Yeah, I had a feeling it was just a Pokedex. I love that. I'm Zumi. I'm a digital artist. I also work with Jane down at Gearin Lab. Say, would you be interested in doing a little job for me? Promise that it'll pay well. Let's go for it. Actually, you know what I like so much? The sprite is way different from the other one, because the other one looked exactly like Riza, so I like how this one's different. I actually think I saw her YouTube channel, I think it was, with all like the music and all that. I don't know if she does the music or not, but Love the music, I gotta say, it's really nice. Awesome, this is a long-term project, if that's alright. There's a Pokemon on Route 2 that's super duper rare. It's called didnt. It only appears during the daytime. If you can catch one, show it to me on its, or show it, and show me its Pokedex entry, I'll be happy. Now, I don't remember if I caught one or not in version 12. Let's find out. Actually, no, I think I did capture a few of them beforehand. Please tell me I was smart. Oh my lord, I captured 3 of them. I didn't get the didnt though. That's okay. Didnt is only like a 5% encounter rate anyway, so yeah. What you're gonna want to do though is go all the way to Route 2, sorry. Go in here. I guess you could fly if you want to save the money, but I don't really care. So yeah, come on down in here. I'm gonna change my time to morning. I think it's like 5% encounter rate, so it is somewhat rare, but yeah. I'm going to save real quick. Hopefully it doesn't change my game to stay morning all the time, so yeah, I'll see you in a moment. Alright, so all I did was change the settings to morning time. I'm gonna be in here for a while trying to find a didnt. Please be first try. Would be too easy. Alright, I'm gonna run around for a little bit until I get one, so yeah, give me a second until I find one. Alright, so I encountered like 8 Pokemon. It's, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 5 if I can speak, it's like a 5 or 10% rate on finding it. It's not that bad by any means, so yeah, it's not that bad. I don't know what the hell to name it. Switch it with, I don't know, Pyukumuku, however you pronounce that. Gonna fly back and continue on. Hopefully it hasn't changed. With my luck, you know, it's gonna be, it's probably not gonna even, like, be the same. What am I saying? Oh, we're probably gonna have to find, like, the Badoo and all that, aren't we? That would kind of suck a lot, actually. Let's go back to her. See if it's changed or not. View data down. Hey, thanks. As for a payment, how about we work with this? Oh? That there is an upgrade to your Pokedex. I'll show you tons more information about Pokemon, like movesets, stuff like that. Listen, I know it's a lackluster reward when the internet is at your fingertips, but I said this was a long-term project, right? I'll make more sense later. Anyway, I'll just let you know your next assignment. Have you ever been to Golden Leaf area? Okay. It's pretty rare, but if you find one, I'll make it worth your while. Okay, so I already have one. So like on Wispy Path and all that, I think you have to do it at midnight. I'm not redoing it again. Screw that. I hate rare chance encounters. Like, I get it for, like, good Pokemon. Yeah, it's worth going after. But, like, for a Drifloon, it's like... Why? I don't want to spend, like, half an hour, maybe an hour, whatever, finding a Drifloon. Like, Drifloon, for example, like, it's not bad, but it's not, like, a pseudo-legend by any means, you know? It's not, like... Yeah, but again, if you do want to find one around, I guess I can show you... Can't use that here. Let's go to the Cybernav then. Kind of like around this area. I guess when you're walking to the Wispy Tower, as long as it's at midnight, you should be able to encounter one. I don't think I've ever encountered one during the day. I think it can only be at night, but I don't know if I'm right or wrong on that. Okay. Alrighty, your next target will be a Pyukumuku. Oh, so it has changed. Okay. Well, we did capture one earlier for the purified thing, so let's go grab him. And you can find him on the shore of Terrajuma, actually. So that one actually isn't that hard to get. I remember last time this one being like a really annoying side quest, but... This one, like, you actually get rewards for each one. I like that a lot better than version 12's prize. If I'm not mistaken, you had to do like 1% encounters, all that, just to get the advanced Pokedex, and I still don't even know how the hell it works. So yeah. Spicy, that Pukimuku, alright, you know the deal. Okay. Your next target is a Mareep. It's one of my favorite lines ever. Wait, what? Wait, huh? Wait, I guess having Ampharos with you still counts? Oh, I'm running with it, whatever. I believe for Mareep, I don't know if they change it like you can actually find Mareep, but I know if you do the Crystalline Help Center quest, one of the prizes is a Mareep. So, I guess it counts for an Ampharos too. You've been helping me so much. I really appreciate it. And to show you my appreciation, I'm gonna give you a special gift. Ah, yeah. We're here. Dude, look at him. Dude, he's so cute. I love him. Please be a good nature. I guess I can get him a good nature anyways. It's fine. You're looking at me like I'm crazy. Trust me, I'm not. That's an Aevium Mareep. They can only really be found on the Arctica island north of here. So I would say that's a pretty good reward, no? Your next target is Toxil. They usually appear in West Giran. West Giran is kind of tricky to get into, so I don't have a way in. I would wait till you do. Oh, so... Okay. Well, please be a good nature. I don't know if it... Is it physical or special? I'm gonna take a chance and say it's physical. It's probably special, ain't it? Okay, let's see if we can get our Toxicity and see if that works. If that's the case, then I like that a lot then, because then we don't have to like redo it then. But to find out, I'm probably gonna pause here. Give me a second, because we're just running back and forth. Oh well, so I guess the fully evolved form actually does work. I like that a lot. That makes life so much easier. Yep, that's a Toxil. Let's do our thing. Hey, so the Toxil found in Aevium are a bit weird. Next time you get the chance, you should try... Well, we kind of already did that, but I guess it's fine. Well, or let's see here what else is on the agenda for today. Alright, this one's going to take a little while, so there's no rush. I hear... Don't tell me it's Bidoo. Please don't say it. Wait, what is it? Did you bring me back the Aevium Pokemon spot in the Badlands? It is the... Gosh darn it. Oh, hi. Hi, Zumi. Okay. I'm just hurt. I guess we're gonna try finding it. Give me a second. Alright, so real quick, I read the comment about him, and it says that he found it during only the daytime. Ooh, Gligar is interesting. Now, I thought I read something that it's only like a nighttime encounter. I guess we're about to find out, so yeah, let me actually swap you out. And I'm gonna run around until I find it, so, yeah, give me a second. Alright, so I've been running around for like 15 minutes during the day and still, like, I don't know if it's like a 1% encounter. I went back to the forums, it looks like somebody found it during the day, but a lot of people are saying like you can only get it at night, so I'm gonna switch back to nighttime and just try that. I guess it can spawn in maybe at like different points and all that, but it doesn't seem like it's a specific spot. It seems like the only thing that makes sense to me is that it's a rare encounter, which sucks, but yeah, give me a second until I find it. Okay, 5,000 years later, and we got it during the daytime. Oh my god, dude. I'm sorry if I'm being a piss baby or whatever you want to call it, but like, My head hurts, my everything hurts. This, I don't know if it's a 1% encounter, but like, I just want to say, like, people that make these things a thing, it's not fun. That ate up so much time. Like, it took me like over half an hour, like 37 minutes. I timed it too. Oh my god, dude. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm saving. I'm done. Okay. Please tell me there's no more. There probably is gonna be more, isn't there? But, at least, please let this be worth it. I really hope this was worth it. Because that ate up so much more time, I'm going to postpone the starters, because I might honestly just look around and see if I can find any new ones on my own. I do separate videos, because again, I want this to be a tutorial channel as well, you know? So, I'm probably just going to do that, on my own time, just to figure out everything on that. I still want to do the badge doors at the end, just like I promised, because that's how you get a ghastly. I don't know about Venom's dad's side quest though. I might postpone that for another time. Because we're at an hour. That's a Badoo, but it's not a normal Badoo. Please allow me to grab some pictures and screenshots from my Pokedex. I believe you should try to use the Sunstone on that whenever you get the chance. Anyway, here's your payment. LS, I don't know what that is. Oh, dude, it's so time. Oh, this was worth it. Now, forget everything I said. I love you, Rejuvenation. Dude, I love Ampharos. I love Mega Ampharos a lot, too. Now, forget everything I said. I love you guys. I would have done it for like an hour. Yep, we're good. I like it. That's right. There is a Ampharosite, if you can... Or it can be used to Mega Evolve Ampharos. Dude. Final job. Wait, there's one... Ooh, okay. Alright, what's up? I heard a rumor of an Aevium Pokemon. It's gotta be either Litwick or Muna, right? Well, that one's easy, dude. Thank God. I'm glad they finished it off with something simple, because that Badoo, unless I had like bad luck and it's like an easy encounter, I encountered like everything besides that Pokemon. But it said in the factory, right? So wait, where's the Muna? Wait. I thought am I blind? Where's the... Wait, I thought did I not capture it? I didn't capture... No, I didn't capture... Gosh darn it. Give me a second. Alright, gamers. I believe we did it. Please allow me to grab some pictures and screenshots for my Pokedex, or from your Pokedex. It looks like the thing evolves when you level it up while it knows Zap Cannon. That's kind of interesting. Then after that, maybe try Thunderstone? I don't know. Anyway, here's your final payment. Ooh, okay. Head back to the lab now, see ya. To the lab? I wonder what lab she's referring to. Or maybe like Gearin Labs, maybe? Oh, you know what I bet? It might continue on when you're able to get like behind the desk and all that. Like she'll be like behind there and maybe talk to her some more about some different quests and all that, maybe. When you do the help center quest and all that, that might be it. Yeah, real quick. We're gonna fly all the way to... You know what? We're past an hour. Let's do the Venom Dad side quest to get Savali. Now, real quick, before I do that, I believe you need a TM Flash for this one. Let me see. Can't you buy it in here? No, not the basement. Casino. No thanks. Wait. What's TM70? I don't know what that is. Not really worth it. Let me look up TM70 real quick. I think that's the one you want to get. Okay, so I think that's the one we're gonna want to go for, TM70, because it shows its flash. Actually, real quick, what's the other one? TM10? What's TM10? We don't need double edge. Okay, so I'm pretty much just gonna buy a bunch of coins until we get to the one we need. So if I'm not mistaken, I hope I'm not wrong. What was it again? Oh, it was only 1,000. That's okay. Okay. Then again, I do want to get an Axu anyway, so like it's not that bad. Golden Wings. I want to go. Actually, the train's probably the easiest to get there. Let's use the train. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I've never done the side quest. I think I've heard about it. Like I've done part of it, but I never completed it without like, what am I trying to say? I'm being an idiot again. I never completed it simply because of I don't have Swamper, do I? I hate my life. Give me a second. Alright, sorry for the pause. I remember beforehand that wait, when's the cot? No, I went the wrong way. Or actually, where do you go again, actually? I thought there used to be a Flabebe up there, maybe not. Do you surf down here? Or actually, you know what I bet it is? I bet no. Wonder if it's to surf down by actually, I think it's actually Route 3, not this. Let's find out. Well, about to see now. Go in here. Yeah, this seems about right. You go down here, I'm sorry. River's End. And then there's a factory there. I believe you want to go to the train. Right? I thought, oh, yeah, because they all outspeed me, that's right. A viewer told me that before. I think you want to go up here? And by the way, that's where you get a, the Electrite for the, Manetric if you want to capture that. I'll get him later, but, go here, I believe? Or in the building, right? And what do you think you're doing? Do you just try to walk into every house you come across? It's not that I'm surprised that you just try to walk into my home, but that doesn't mean I can't feel uncomfortable by it, you know. Hey, what's that badge you have there? Is that the Poison Heart badge? Well, that's my daughter's badge. The name's Vazel. The name's Matthew Vazel. Are you good friends with my daughter? Yeah. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad that she's still doing well. Sarah, are you busy right now? No. That's great to hear. I'm going to need your help with something crucial. I want you to meet me in my lab. I might have seen this building. It's exactly west of this point. I'm just going to skip through that, honestly. First of all, I wonder why he's got a train just leading to his house and back, like, bruh, dude, like, I don't know. Maybe he's just not a strong trainer and can't surf back and forth, I don't know, but, kind of, you know, weird to think about. Are you kidding me? Who would do this? Cringe, I say. remember this was a part of Where Love Lies, I think. Wait, how do you get into the... Did I go the wrong way? Wait, how do you... Gosh darn it, give me a second. Oh my god, you literally just walk on the train. I guess I missed that. I'm dumb. Welcome. It has come to my attention that I haven't asked you for your name yet. So it's Alon. So Alon is your name then, yes? Alon, have you ever heard about the attack Golden Leaf Town suffered through? To specify, I'm not talking about the radio tower. I'm talking about the attack teams then constructed. Well, whether or not you've heard about it or not, I'm sorry. I'm just hurting. I'm sorry. Open up secret lab. I'm just gonna skip this. I'm sorry. Room overflowing with water. 2 doors. Red one, a regular one. Key for the other one. Some parts that I could not reach. How would it be possible for me to be in this area without a Pokemon with Surf? Anyway, I'd like you to go down there and investigate the areas I cannot reach. I don't know if this will help you or not, but I found it while I was looking around. Good luck to you, Alon. Okay, I'm gonna skip until we get to Wispy Tower, so give me a second. Okay, so if I remember... Oh, this is all different. Oh, this is... Whoa, okay. This is way different than before. Then I may not know what the hell I'm doing then. I thought I got stuck. Wait. Oh, these are old trainers that... Give me a second. Crap, I think I did something. Crap. Maybe I shouldn't do this then? Because I don't feel like bugging my game out. I really don't. Do I want to... I mean, I don't see why I would hurt anything. There's an emblem. So... But that could be anything. This is all different. Well, first of all, let's just do the corner pieces. Or... No? Yeah. No? I'm sorry, this is all, like, new. Like... This, maybe? No. Wait, no. No, I had that right. No. Okay. No. Oh, wait. No? Maybe outwards? Yeah, okay. Looks like the Pokeball that's corrupted. Maybe Matthew might know something about this. This isn't looking too good. It seems like this Pokeball has received numerous amounts of beatings over the years. The rust around the edges suggests that this Pokeball has been submerged in water at some point. See, Pokeball itself has aged quite a bit. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much we can do with this considering my current equipment. We do something. I know I've already asked you to help me before, but I believe it's our duty to save this Pokemon. One more time. I need one regular Pokeball. Anything else won't do the job. Upgrade. We have all that. Wait. You don't have all the... What? I thought we have an upgrade and a magnet. Or is it literally the Pokeball we don't have? It's the Pokeball we don't have. Shocker. Give me a second. Alright. Could it be... Okay, we have all the items here. Oof. What in the world was that? It went crazy the moment I took it out of its Pokeball. I never even seen a Pokemon like that in my life. And now it looks like it's run off somewhere. Maybe it went back to the place we found it. So I'm gonna assume... Well, we go back to the same room, I guess. I'm gonna fly there and see you in a moment. Or, you know, I mean, we're kind of almost there anyways. Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. Hopefully what I did though doesn't like bug the game in the future though, because that would really suck a lot, you know? Well, that opened. Or maybe this has always been open, I don't remember. I guess this is where you get Savali. So yeah, if you want to get a Savali, there you go. You know what? I'm gonna take my chances. I'll just reload an old save file, it's fine. If you want Savali, there you go. I'm not... Oh, I thought I got stuck. I'm not gonna capture right now again. I'll probably go out there when I have, or I guess when I want to do it. Again, I want to go for good nature, and I'm not gonna do that this episode. So yeah. Last thing. The badges, or the badge doors, I should say. And I'm so sorry for being an hour and 17 minutes. I did not expect to be that long, but I guess it is what it is. Alright, so I've always said before that this is one of my favorite parts of the game where you get like a small piece of information and all that. It's really fun when you get pieces like that here and there. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys the badge doors and all that. I don't know if you have to do them in order. That I don't remember. So yeah. But for this one, I'm going to show you one step by step in order. And hopefully I do not make a mistake, even though I probably will. Okay, can't go down there. I think we go... I'm sorry, here. That's number 1, so I'm going to save here. So that's badge door number 1. So this slightly gets into some like story stuff, so yeah. Fallen and deserted, I relay the messages of our suffering onto you. What is a queen to our subjects, a king to his soldiers? For Griseldia, our queen, we meant the universe. During times of hardships and war, she thought for our safety above all else. But inside a betrayal, that nation was short-lived. All began with war, and such ended the same way. Griseldia, oh beloved Griseldia, what would we do? What would we do without you? What would we do? What would we do without you? Please take one of Griseldia's most cherished items as a thanks. I think the second one is also on this side of the room. I think we gotta go down here. I don't know why I'm using repels. I think it's over here. Yep, number 2. 2 badges have been detected opening door momentarily. Fallen and deserted, I relay the message of our suffering onto you. What is peace to the common mind? What is peace? Our peace was love and tranquility with each other. To be kind to others and to ourselves, this is what we lived by. A sacred tradition that was broken by ourselves. On the brink of desperation, one's mind changes, it molds, it wraps. Such a deserted figure represented the sins of our entire people. Dawnstone. Now keep in mind that it's said of betrayal, and that's one of the 4 darknesses from the one area, Black Steeple. So I wonder if that is what led to her demise, is, you know, being a betrayal and all that. It's kind of interesting to think about. Okay, so we done door number 1 and we done door number 2. Number 3, it shows it's by Wispy Ruin. So we're gonna head on back. It is a lot of running around, just a heads up. So yeah, pretty much you're gonna want to go. I'm not gonna pause just to show you guys where it is, so you know. But pretty much down the area where the tower is pretty much the ruins and all that. So yeah, we're gonna want to go there. Number 3, I've written down for it being down there. Oh wait, I'm sorry, not that way, this way. Okay, rock climb up here. If I remember, number 3 is down this way. Maybe. No, okay, that's number 6. I think what's that Shadow Claw and Rare Candy. Piss. Or is it? Where is it again? This side? Okay, yeah, here it is. Now some of these are going to be already abandoned. We could still find items. I don't know if there is a way to not let them all be like that. I'm gonna assume no. But if I'm not mistaken, if you still do it in the order, you should be fine. It's not gonna do anything bad or anything. I know in the past some of them already opened anyways, so yeah. But what sucks is, like, again, like, you get pieces of the story itself, but not the full thing. And it's like, bruh, I want the whole thing, you know, like, I like to learn, you know, I want to know. Anyways, 4th one is going to be over here. You're gonna need a cut for this one. And this is number 4. Okay, mark that down. Fallen and deserted, I relay the message of our suffering to you. What is important to you? What is important to us? To Griselda? To Griselda, it was the royal family, her family. She was born first of 3 children to the queen and king of the East Kingdom. Her younger sister became queen of the Kingdom of Time, and her youngest sister became the queen of the Kingdom of Space. Together, they were governed the universe and kept it in peace, I think it was. All was well between them and life was in total order. Things weren't always perfect though. Okay. So number 5 is gonna be down Wispy Path. Or I don't want to say Wispy Path, but whatever you want to call this. Is it Wispy Path? Wispy Ruins. I guess it's technically all the ruins, but I don't want to like confuse people. Number 5 was over here, right? Yep. Okay. So we can mark off number 5. So 6, 7, and 8. Okay, are in the other place. Upon those who dare to tread upon Cresseldia's kingdom, death was only the outcome. When soldiers from afar step foot, the ultimate crime has already been committed. Prepared to tear down what she worked so hard to build, Cresseldia held nothing back. At the ready, Cresseldia dispatched her strongest troops. Victory was already hers. Cursed Candle. Okay, so the rest of these, beside one more, is going to be back at the other Wispy Ruin. So I'm going to pause and meet you all there in a moment. Alright, so again, you're going to want to meet me over here. And we're going to finish this up over here. So if I'm not mistaken, wasn't the 6th one down here as well? About to find out. That led me nowhere, right? Or no? Yeah, this is the 6th one. Is this one the ones that are open? Yeah, it is. Oh, and that's how you get a Scraggy. That's right, I remember now. That's pretty cool. Scraggy's a pretty decent Pokemon. I would definitely recommend capturing one. Okay. Okay, do that. Okay, so number 6 is done. 7 and 8 are on the other side, so we're gonna run on over there now. Again, sorry for it being like an hour and a half. I did not anticipate this at all, but it is what it is. We're already far into the video anyways. It doesn't matter to me at this point. I guess there's like a little girl there, I think. I don't honestly remember. I think number 7 is down here though. Yeah. Fallen and deserted, I relay the message of our suffering to you. Though our kingdom revered Cresseldia, they did not find her to be perfect. Among all the respect, love, and support, fear stood strong above all else. After the war had ended, Cresseldia's fury did not subside. She had decided that if the entire universe were under her rule, a future war would not be possible. Cresseldia readied her troops and sent them out to invade other lands. Majority of her people did not approve of her actions, but had no power to make a difference. Odd Keystone. And then the 8th one is up here. Cresseldia's move in the war was succeeding more and more. The kingdoms became under her rule with ease. To celebrate, a gathering was formed. Her family and all her loyal subjects formed before her. Cresseldia's daughter brought up a silver chalice, a gift from Cresseldia's 2 sisters. Obtained with the finest jewels and stones found from around the world, Cresseldia accepted the chalice and began to drink from it. And with one final sip, the chalice fell. So this goes with, or I guess the girl disappears, I don't know. So it seems that Spacia and Tempo were behind, I guess eliminating her, but wait till you read the rest of it when I show you where it all is. It's pretty insane, honestly. And it just makes you wonder, like, how, like, the old, rulers and stuff like that, like, how does that all fit into, you know, today's story and all that? Like, how does it fit in? Like, again, like, it's just one of those games that there's just so much to it that it's just like, at least trying to create some sort of timeline with it, you know? It's just really hard to. Alright, so I believe you're gonna want to go up no. Where is it again? In here? Yeah, okay. In here. So I'm gonna slow down for this one. Use strength on you. Don't do what I did. Up. You're gonna want to go here. Just be careful there. And then you're good. And don't worry if you hit it back one more time, it still opens up that trap door, so you're gonna be okay. And here is the final one. Now this is where you're gonna get yourself a ghastly as well. So yeah. Fallen and deserted, I relayed a message of our suffering to you. The chalice fell, the chalice fell, the chalice fell, the chalice fell. And so did Griseldia. She grabbed her throat in desperation. She tried to cling onto her life. Griseldia looked up in utter despair and saw her two sisters and her own daughter. You've gone too far, Mother. We did what needed to be done. With teary eyes and nothing but despair, Griseldia perished. The war had ended, Griseldia was dead, and that's what they thought anyways. Griseldia, the queen everyone thought to have perished, rose again. Her body was wrapped in shapes too disturbing for any eye to witness. The gold terria she wore became her new face. Her ribcage became claws, her spine became wings. Griseldia's rampage had only just begun. With her newfound power, she tore through the one thing she thought she could trust, her people. In a complete fit of rage, she dragged her kingdom underground. And as for her beloved daughter, the one who transpired with Griseldia's own sister to murder, she tore out her soul and locked it away. Her sisters, in an act of desperation, sealed Griseldia away in a world of distortion. And as the world became more and more disordered, so did Griseldia. The world was finally at peace once again. But in turn, Griseldia's era had become obscured, estratic, however you pronounce that, and legend. One thing she held above all else, the one who in the end betrayed her own mother, the one trapped her down here in these filthy ruins for centuries. Me. And this is how you get a ghastly. It's level 1, so please keep that in mind. It's going to be annoying to capture. Please be first try. Keck. Nice. I love that. Alright. Now, there's one more thing. By doing all that, we can actually go back to the abandoned ruins, I believe it's what it's called, or whatever. Or the Lost Castle, I think that's what it's called. So yeah. Now also, real quick, I gotta throw something at you if any of you watched to this point. What's really cool to think about is, she said she brought her whole kingdom underground or something of the sort. Is that the kingdom we saw underneath the RC statue where Venom, Ren, and all of them went to? Is that the one that she drug underground? It's the only thing to me that makes any sense. And with the way the old kingdoms were able to like take over the universe and all that, I would assume that, you know, connects with the whole Garufans actually having the power to do that. So anyways, a door opened up somewhere. Again, by doing all that, you can open up the locked thing that's upstairs, or not upstairs, in here, sorry. Only when my truth is fully uncovered will the shackle be destroyed. So as you can see, normally it's locked. You can actually get in here now. and you can get Will-O-Wisp. Alright, let's check this out. The final meeting between my sisters and I, the end of a legacy, the end of a family, all within one moment. I shall allow to see what I saw you, or what I saw, you shall share my burden. So perfect, so incomprehensible, so beautiful, my beautiful crest, how I adore your power. I hope you're aware of what you've done, Griseldia. What have I done, Spacia? Please enlighten me. You went against the Alliance. Everything we've worked so hard to attain, you gave, or who gave you the right to attack the Cresaria Kingdom? Oh, but don't you understand? The only reason we joined the Alliance was for protection, but now there's no need for such formalities because of King Iziel. I've gotten my hands on the crest. Their power makes my army absolutely unstoppable. But why? We've already taken care of the one who threatened all of us. There's no reason to fight. You know why they fought, correct? They wanted the archetype's power. And now that they're gone, who's going to be next? Greed lives in the hearts of all humans. It consumes each and every one of us. Kasumi ruled her kingdom as if she did not want to fight. But deep down she held lust for the archetype's power. Now, please keep me, or correct me if I'm wrong, isn't Kasumi the champion, or Alexandra's mother, if I'm not mistaken? So I don't know if what she's saying is true or not, but yeah. If true peace is to be obtained, then it must be through me. We have... What do you mean we have? You both not become rulers of your own kingdoms far from here? Spacia, queen of the kingdom of space. Tempa, queen of the kingdom of time. Two kingdoms that have no part in this war. You have no say in this matter. Though it may be true, we still reign over the Grohova, or Gohovora, however you pronounce that. This is still our home, and we will not allow our home to fall because of your paranoia. Then begone, traitors, traitors! All who defy the queen shall meet the same fate. We are not traitors to the crown. Sorry, we have not defied you. Then what have you done but waste my time? I will not stop until this region is mine. Only then will peace truly exist. I think we've heard enough. Absolutely. Then leave. Don't return until you've had a change of heart. She left us no choice. We're going to have to go through with it. She won't listen to reason. It's what has to be done. And there you go. Very interesting story. I think all this connects with the city that's underground, you know. I think it does. I think it makes sense with the Garufans, you know, with the technology they had. Then, yes, I would safely assume they would probably have some sort of, you know, ability to be able to be pretty much like gods and all that, you know. So yeah, I don't know, it's just a lot to honestly think about. I don't know. So I didn't even hit the pause button, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video off here. So I'm gonna assume the only Pokemon we didn't find, unfortunately, is the Paris. I guess you all can let me know if I was in the right spot or not on that. I'm sorry about that. We did find everything else. There might be a couple that I just never really heard about. I might have them all, I might not, I don't know, but I guess you guys can let me know. So yeah. Thanks so much for watching. I love you all. Sorry for this being way longer than anticipated, but it is what it is. Next episode, we're going to do Help Center quests and all that. I want to do that next. Focus on that and then continue on with what I've said in the last video. So, yeah. Thanks so much for watching. I love you all. I'm going to bed. Yeah. Good morning.